It's all about respect. Please don't fuck with me. Too iffy on temper, it's best I keep that shit one deep. Too many be plotting, searching for tea, I miss it seem. Get trick opposition, entertain that bullshit you see. Yo, read the eyes between the brow. You peep the grin before the smile. You play the game, you play for keep shit. Came up in this bitch on some solo shit. You better lead the same damn way. Pursue and conquer under the king's law. When heaven the other way.
How should we start this off? SMG. I'll go ahead and talk about that first. I see it, the thing is everybody got their little cliques that's, abbreviated, all type of names. SMG means something to me because it's self-made. Everybody I rock with, we got out the mud on our own. We know many people who had it, whatever the case may be, whatever it is to have or whatever we wanted, we got on our own. Anything I said I wanted, I obtained. Anything I said I was gonna do, I did, no matter how long it took. One thing for shit show is I always came out polished and presented with what's the 5 P's? Proper preparation prevents poor performance. I guess that's something I'm trying to live by today. Who is Jarvo? Who is Jarvo? That's a good question. Jarvo, of course, is me, but the image I guess is the image or alias or whatever you want to call it. I'm a gorilla by stature, by heart too. I fear none. I fear no obstacle in front of me as long as I got God with me. That's a fact. Where I'm from Houston, Texas. Southwest Houston, Texas to be exact. You know what I'm saying? I was raised all over Houston, but Southwest Houston is a point of time in my life where I just start paying attention to life, where I can sit back and say I start learning. Singles over albums. I prefer singles. Reason being, everybody these days are putting out so much music and it's forgot about. And that shows good work ethic, don't get it twisted. Jarvo, 32 years old, Houston, Texas, Southwest to be exact. I can say I started rapping, I dove into it 2015, something serious. Me and my brothers, we used to meet up in the hood of the studio, and every week, shit, come with the best verse and see who could do something. We did that. I wouldn't just say it was super consistent, but we went at it strong for like a strong month, and it meant something to me. So from that, I just stayed at it, locking to various studios, just doing a verse here, a song here, seeing what I can do. And that's where we at right now. Was it a hindering process? Yeah, you saying you 30 years old and you finna jump out the gate rapping, you got you a whole family and shit, that shit sound cliche as hell. None of your people gonna take you serious. Plus everybody you grew up with rapping and they never heard you rap, they not trying to hear nothing you gotta say. But working silent, just put your shit out, that's all you gotta do. I ain't finna never be do the most. Y'all never gonna catch me do that. My life is my life, what I give you is what I give you. Believe what you choose. What I'm about. Let's talk about it. I'm about whatever you buy. Don't speak to me if you ain't buy nothing. That's facts. I'm not looking to make a friend or an enemy, but I'm in motion and I know where I'm going. So, I don't have the luxury of time no more. I think growing up, I gave a lot of time to crazy stuff, and I'm at a stage in life where I can look at life and smile and be like, I know where I want to go and what I need to do to get there, so make it worth my time if you want to speak to me. But I'm an approachable person. I started out, as far as like love of music, I various times, came over. But I say when I really know I wanted to be involved in music, I was in the clubs. I can't give you the year, but like it was when Waka was hard, like, oh, let's do it and all that shit. Metropolis was like crazy. LeBone was crazy, just how them beats come on in the club. And I just knew I wanted to be a part of something like that. So jumping out the gate, I started promoting. Just You know, shit, it's a party, hey, put our name on it and we there, and whatever the case may be, we can make $1, whatever the case may be. It was cool. It made my face card good with a lot of people, I can say that. You know what I mean? So when situations like I got right now in my music, I know I done ran across enough people, enough faces to put something in their hand that's worthwhile listening to, and as long as I deliver on my end, it'll be intercepted very well. Put it that way. So I seen enough faces, I touched enough faces, I done enough footwork over time, so I'm gonna keep it going too. Build up. King shit. Well, today the rapping and promoting tie in because I mean you don't need a label no more. The label was the most of your bulk of your money, if I believe, because they paid to get you seen by every market. Now you got social media. Now you got people who outside all day or whatever. So make it worth your while. When I was promoting trying to get people to come to a venue to party. It ain't even that case no more. You know what I'm saying? Now when I walk up to you and promote, I'm just strictly on business. Like, hey, you got an iPhone or Android, and you know, depending on what the answer is, oh, pull up your music, you know, server or whatever the case may be, and download me. Or if you want to take your time and look through YouTube and look for me, whatever, that's promoting. Like, there's many avenues versus here with this label gotta say, wait till you see a poster come up. It's different ways to go about it, you know what I mean? Like, niggas can believe what they want. As far as me, I think niggas been thinking I've been sitting on my ass for the last 3 years. To each his own. Sum that up in a way. I'm gonna give you a word of advice, and I'm gonna give you truth. Sometimes we can be in our own way. That's facts. But understanding too with that, because I knew I wanted to come out and do music, but I'm from the South. I'm from H-Town. I'm from Southwest Houston to be exact. Everybody hear my voice, and I hope I'm not wrong, but everybody gonna be like, you sound like Ro, you know, you sound like this. I hear that all over. And that's like the most unsettling feeling when they say you sound like somebody, because you don't know how to feel, you know, because every day people feel some way about an artist, but it's a compliment, but you want to find your own sound. So I say during this time I found my own sound. I found Jarvo, where I sound good on the song. It's me. It ain't me trying to pull from this person's style of work or this, that. I find what works for me. I go to the studio, you know, comfortable as possible. It gotta be a comfortable setting. That's another thing. I went through a lot, man. That's something to talk about, you know. As far as like the music, going to studios or whatever, I jumped out the gate with a project from Cypher. He's a local producer in Houston, big producer. He doing his thing. You know, pull him up, find out the credits on him if y'all want. I jumped out the gate with a pack from him. He said he'd do a LP. Is it LP?
I did.
We was gonna do EP. We was gonna drop a little project together, and so I dove in head first, and I wrote up some shit. You know what I mean? Some dope music, some stuff that fit me. You know, I called it. I won't even drop the title because I might do that eventually later. But I had it all designed up what I was gonna do, and events just started happening. You know, life will really showing you how hungry you want it. I believe. Me and him went through all little issues of time because, like I said, I've had beef with this man since 2018, and I haven't dropped nothing. And that's something that most people gonna be real insecure to tell somebody who's trying to show them that you got the work ethic. Nah, I ain't got a million new songs to do. I bet I got 40, and after 40, I'm overconfident enough to bet that 30 and all these voices I hear them all day, I hear them all day. Facts. Facts. Hey, fuck y'all niggas. I found me. Shout out to Ro. Big facts though. You know, you starting so late rapping, you know, you kind of want to get something from everybody who you know, encouraged to do about it. And they ain't telling you what they see. That's good all day, but if you can't see you want to see like it defeats the purpose, you know. And I didn't see myself rapping. I saw myself be like, it's tight. You know what I'm saying? I can flow, you know, whatever. Everybody's doing just like flow. I can do this song, this, that, whatever. But sitting back, really put my, mind to it, writing some shit out. You know, it wasn't hard as I thought because I love music, man. I listen to everything. We going to that topic. As far as what I love, like, I listen to everything. I've been that part when you check my car. My partner's too many times they tried to blame me for a hoe. I play some motherfucking wrong, and it'll be followed Kid Cudi.
And still they act as if they don't know you.
Life. I had strong beliefs since the beginning. I can say, no, I don't have as many cheers partners on the side, but the essential ones, like my day one, my brother said, me and brother been locked in our apartment. I'm in the kitchen, me and him just listening to beats and just come up with something, and I was just fascinated by something I didn't take serious that we did. Those was like, step by step, but as far as my music, it was always the setting, because I guess how I write, I gotta be really into it. It's on that, because my attention is easily, that's facts. But voices. I fuck with voices because it was one of the first songs that made me, it was just what I was going through. It wasn't too deep to go into detail, but it was just enough for a song, I feel, but Voices was the one. I heard Voices and I jammed that bitch and I felt like shit, I was talking to myself, Y'all check on YouTube, Jabo SMG, run them likes up on it, please. Fuck you if you don't. But to keep me going, what I know I had an edge in it, I started using being mad as a reason to write. And I wrote a lot of shit that y'all probably won't hear. But I was like, man, if you can talk about this shit, you can make some other shit too. So it come from me toning down to summing up a story in a song called Dollar Bill. That right there was a belief process, because it might not be much to know, anybody, but Dollar Bill, I wrote it 30 minutes, 10 minutes at work on my lunch break. Recorded it, had it like in the vault. I put it out on YouTube probably like 2017, and it wasn't an impact, it wasn't a splash like what everybody think, but for somebody who never rapped or freestyle or made a beat or beep, to drop a whole little song in a couple people inbox, and I say about 300 people was like, man, I'm fucking with it. And those were things that wasn't even, I ain't got no motherfucking ad-libs in other songs. That's big facts. I used to suck at ad-libs, and people was just believing in it more than what I probably believe in it. Even if it's 300 people, that's more than what people who sitting there writing it with you to believe in it. So from that, it just encouraged me to keep going. I don't want to be like these new dudes telling too much, but I'm just telling enough, Real as possible. Before I can sit back and reach, I believe in what we do here first. So before I go tell you about all the outside people who impacted me, which they did, but who they didn't impact, right? I'm gonna say my home team first. Simone 4000. From literally yay high. I remember as a kid coming to this boy's house and he was rapping. And I used to be like, man, my partner rapping. As a kid, we used to want him to spit something at the pool, freestyling and ranking on people and shit. He came into the clique, him and Joe. They had their Block Boys thing, and all my partners, they was rapping, so that was something cool to see them doing it. We was just sitting at home, and these boys, hey, I got a show downtown. They doing shows, like, nah, they wasn't pulling the bank, the big, bags or whatever, but to come from nothing and show you it's possible, Even if some people say it's limits after that, or whatever the case may be, it's a new time, a new day. But, yeah, them, millions of people, bro. I really gotta say local, but I'm gonna say artists that, if y'all the artists y'all want to hear me say, of course Z-Ro. Z-Ro, I was head in, Big Crit, Bun, everybody, Kid Cudi, Lupe, of course Pac and Biggie. I could go on for days about who inspired me to want to do music, but the ones you heard, yeah, I fuck with them heavy. Yeah, real tough. Social media. No, I do not post every day. That shit. Y'all got that. I don't see the need to unless you got something. So like, no offense to the dudes who's doing it big, but it's your music page we on, and it's music, and then all of a sudden you at the gas station getting gas. No offense, I don't want to do that. If it's music, I'm gonna keep it strictly about music, and I'm gonna present myself about music and about what am I doing with it or whatever. So social media will be something that, you know, is the essential key to what I'm doing, and I'm gonna utilize it at its time needed. Of course, I do see myself with a fan base, and reason why, you know, Kaki is saying this shit. I mean, you're supposed to be your own fan, right? And I am my own fan first. Now I'm too small horn, my cup never full. I'm always open for constructive criticism and all that. And I think with the mind frame and what I'm looking for in the game, and also the different board of what I gotta offer, hell yeah, I'm finna, man, ain't no limit shit. By next year, I wanna be up, man. I want people to know I got something. I want people to know I can rap. I want people to respect I can rap. I want people to take me serious in rap. Shit, I wanna be there in rap, you know. No, I'm not walking the traditional path, whatever that may be the song. My goal is when I get into this, to be honest with you, I plan to be that seasoned artist that can work with anybody. No fact, no bullshit, straight facts. Shit, if I get that Slim offer to work with, motherfucking for real, come with it. If I get it with Slim, with motherfucking Timbaland, come on with it. Drake, come on with it. You know what I'm saying? I work with anybody. I just love music, man. I just want to be around to be a part of that shit. I want to walk the same feeling Kanye walked when he put out Can't Tell Me Nothing. How about that? That feeling. Fuck yes, I will work with younger people. My own city surprised me and showed me that. 2017, facts. Went to Las Vegas. It was an event in itself. We was in Vegas 2017, shit. Weed was legal, we smoking good out there, walking through that bitch. Niggas know we from Texas, and our mind, you know, the age that we in, we throw, you know, so I'm thinking, you know, I'm not thinking, you know, I'm me. I don't tap into what the younger one's doing, you know, because I'm head down working at the time. I'm not even into music. But nigga, the whole West Coast, all them boys out there like sauce, like them niggas like, ooh wee, like we looking like, because at that time the city wasn't fucking with them. So that goes back to the question of saying, do you gotta move outside the city? This before social media was so prevalent, right? Well, it was already prevalent, but them niggas wasn't where they were right now. And they had boys in Vegas on the West Coast like, yeah, the South, whatever. So, I mean, shit, nigga, that's amazing to me. You know, me leaving my backyard and the first thing come out somebody's mouth, and we had legends like how the whole SUC, the whole Swisher House, we had all those legends who are known outside also in our minds. And Bun, Pimp, these boys said Sauce. We was like, took them by surprise, which made me come home and do more homework and peep the play. Yeah, they putting on. Why wouldn't I? Why would I? You know, you'd be a hater not to work with niggas like them. Not them, but just young niggas who doing their thing. If it makes sense, do something. If it don't, by all means, tell them respectfully that shit ain't for me. Hopefully I'm over that shit, but writing, yes, you can write every day, yes. I had a method where I was like, I'm gonna write 3 songs a week. You know, I'm gonna try to do 1 song a day. And I'm a big person of time, and that makes sense, all that adds up or whatever, but I used to write and I go back and read that shit and be like, ugh, throw it away, which I feel a lot of people should, but that goes along with how I present myself too, you know what I'm saying? Proper preparation prevents poor performance, so I write all that as like my exercise or whatever, and then I really lock in and write, and I couldn't do that before. I used to have a little jot where I can write something dope as fuck, cool as fuck, where everybody gonna be like, not that I'm looking for everybody, but I'm just saying it's gonna be, you know, giving, you know, responded well. Dope shit, take me by surprise. And then I get stuck and can't write nothing. And then I just got over, you know, just I guess that method of work ethic, getting in there, writing this shit down, you know, coming back, just doing it. I'm over that shit though. I've been writing my ass off. I'm not against it at all. I'm definitely gonna do it because it's natural. I just tried to sum it up in an analogy and sounded just like I'm used to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna happen regardless.
Yeah.
So I'm with it, you know what I mean? Shit, they better accept it, be ready for it. And I fuck with the lingo. I mean, I think that's something that need to be out now too. Think about rappers like E40. E40 stayed relevant besides where he was from with us because we thought that lingo was cool. Like you just turn the radio on and you hear him say some shit. Like this shit tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's naturally gonna come out. Until further notice, EP, yeah, I drop some EPs. Album, no. I don't want to drop an album yet, of course, until I, you know, get some fans or whatever, do my thing, and don't put the work I got out right now. But I believe if you're gonna be an artist and you're gonna be a performer, and right now you got this, I got my own little gimmick, put it that way. Throwback Thursdays. That's me, TBT. I want people to be ready for that. No, it won't be, you know, a lot of times or whatever, but I want to give a visual insight of how I create some music. And no, I'm not going to give the whole little boring things that people probably not interested to, but the finishing touches to a song and like the performance of it, when everything is ready, when it's prepared, you know, the 5 Ps or, you know, applied to it. Of course, I like to do like a little visual content where everybody can tap in on a Thursday night and, you know, get used to that. You know, that'll be me, you know, Throwback Thursday. And the reason why I say Throwback Thursday is because a lot of the times I will go back to an old school beat, or not even old, but a familiar beat that people will fuck with. When y'all get a vibe for it and get to see where I'm coming from with that, tap in, you know, let me know some beats that y'all like, that y'all probably want to hear with a topic maybe in mind, and yeah, we can go from there. TBT, Throwback Thursday, Pop, and Biggie. Musically. Oh, you mean?
Oh, no, just greatest. Yeah, of course, musically, yeah, of course.
Musically, yeah, Pac and Biggie, and I got my reasons why. Pac was more the artist that you feel, not towards Biggie. Both of them were, but Pac rapped a different kind of way and a different subject matter all over the board, and we just tapped in heavy to that funk. You know what I mean? Biggie flow, like Biggie had a unique flow and a style. One of my best references to that, which one of my favorite songs is Bone and Biggie. The way Biggie jumped down on their flow and did it with them. Come on, that shit stuck with people forever to this day, and they don't even know that's what it is. Armed and dangerous, ain't too many can bang with us. Straight up, we know angel us, label us notorious. You know what I'm saying? How he came, he rapped that like them. He got on their level, and that's the flow. And a lot of people, yeah, I fuck with them. They're my people. Musically, the greatest role model. I love music, so I study music. I want to have what Otis Redding had. Yeah, big facts. If I had planes and all that back in the day, just imagine what he was doing at that time if he would have kept it going. If he was still alive with us, I mean, you know what I mean? R.I.P. to him. But yeah, I look back at stories like that and see what was and what could have been and all that. Man, he was on something back at that time, you know, doing something big. And then also, I mean, it meant so many people, bro. You got the ones who made you look up to, and then you gotta learn from their mistakes and be like, nah, I can't go that way. Suge Knight, I ain't want to even put that out. Suge, nigga, I wouldn't even want to do that though. That's like kicking that man down. But a lot of people, Diddy, all of them, you gotta look at they, you know, Birdman, you gotta look at, in our own city, Jay Prince, you know, I be honest, me growing up on the West, nah, I didn't see him all the time myself. But you know, at this time in life where Houston is today, you know, I think it's cool that man put all that hard work in, and you see his sons out here shutting the city down when they pull out, you know what I mean, doing their thing, you know, that's cool, that's motivation to what I want, you know what I'm saying? I want to put that work in where I obtain that, where my boys can have that, my boy can have that, my daughters can have that, my nephews can have that, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's the goal. So if I'm gonna use it, I'm gonna say, oh man, I don't know him, I don't rock camp like that personally, but I know a couple people, but straight up, yeah, oh man, the fact that he came from the city and he did his music thing and he, where he at, man, this man got an island out of music, starting, you know what I mean? So yeah. Go to H-Town,
It's subjective too, so it's,
the goal of H-Town, I'ma say Screw, and the reason behind it, I mean, Screw been gone 20 plus years and it's still prevalent out here, you know. It's a culture. He made a whole culture. He didn't make a thing for the moment. He didn't make nothing that was tight for the club. He made a style like, man, we got kinfolk who don't jam music unless it's Screw, and we in 2021. Facts. So, Screw, he left a GOAT, you know, he the GOAT of the city, you know, Houston, because he left something that touched worldwide after he died. Overall music, with a point to prove, I'm gonna give it to Kanye. Shit, nobody believed in what he was doing, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people probably gonna look at this shit and be like, boy, you nuts. You know what I mean? Kanye came out when I was in 9th grade. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I got kids now, and Kanye is still top of the tabloids. You know, he not saying that's what I want. I don't want none of that attention, but the accolades that he has made, like, they didn't want to hear his music at first. He dropped a whole video, and then you gonna see this. You know what I mean? He was just passionate about where he went, and I feel that shit. Like, yeah, Kanye had them moments in the videos where he was like, you can't tell me shit, I work for this, you know what I mean? So he the living icon, the GOAT, that I'ma say musically.
change music.
Change music, you know what I mean? Even if you don't like him, at a point in time you idolize him and you did some work with him. I don't know the man personally, know who the fuck he is, but music, he that nigga. You know what I mean? You gotta give it to him. He done pull. He got some of the most talented artists with him, man. Our greatest writers right now, rap. The greatest writers ain't our best rappers. Facts. One of the dopest writers who write for a lot of people. My bro put me on Side High. Where he at? He good music, you know what I'm saying? And it's not saying that that's just artistry. Like, man, he like, man, nah, that dude dope. Let me bring him over here and let's do something together. That's cool, you know what I'm saying? No, I write my own music though. You know, slugs to nobody, whatever. I gotta tap in and write, but that type of artistry is something I've begged to work with one day. You know what I'm saying? To get around and just see, that's tight, you know? I'm cooking, you feel me? YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, all that shit. It will be at the bottom of this shit, okay? Jabo SMG 2020. 2020, that vision. Don't think about it too heavy. Pandemic probably the best thing for me. The world slowed down. I zoned out. You know, I made my money how I made my money, handle my business, cooking other ventures I do. But in the meantime, that's when I use the best of my time to write. You know, do what I need to do and record and get my shit done, my music or whatever. So the pandemic was really a blessing for me.
So it wasn't a hinder?
It wasn't a hinder. I mean, it touched me because unfortunately we had some family, you know, whatever, that play a part of this stuff maybe and the things how that go. But nah, the pandemic for us musically motivated me to just say, man, I want out of this. Not that it was bad. Like, I just want the right shit. You know, fuck going to the club, fuck going out. I just really tapped in and tapped into me, and I bet a lot of people can agree with what I'm saying. Pandemic breeded the most entrepreneurs ever. Everybody got a business. Everybody doing their thing. You know, everybody hustling, getting it out. You know, getting it out the mud how they should, in the name of themselves. So the pandemic was good to me. in my pimp voice. As far as music, I believe in it more than anything. Doubt is a motherfucker. The doubt process probably come from everybody rap. That's facts. I know 100 rappers, no lie. Some good, some bad, but I guess me looking at myself in the middle of that and the little that I did put out, or put it this way, the ones that's dope, the little head nod they give me.
Yeah.
That shit feels so cool, bro. And I'm not saying no, you know, but it's just like you know, this a nigga who doing something. People know his name, not a household name, but he a name for enough people to know. And I drop a snippet of something, and they'll motivate me closer to somebody that fuck with me for real on it every day. Every day they don't hear me. You know. I told about 20 partners what I'm doing today. No offense, you know, I understand. It's my journey to go on. It's nothing towards them. They got their own life. But in order to obtain something, you got to believe in it, and you got to be strong in your belief. And like I say, what I'm doing, the traction I'm getting, it's slow traction, but my wheels ain't turning. I'm moving. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm sitting here doing the interview on the motherfucking throne. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. I'm chilling. Now, I got me a house where I'm pulling some shit together. I'm smoking my backwoods, chilling. Yes, I believe in it. I can obtain it. I can do it. I did this. You know, why not? You know, so that's facts. I do believe in it. Belief. Keep going. You got to be your own biggest fan. Think about it. The hustle is nothing. I won't say it's nothing. The hustle, as long as you know what you're doing, make that shit second nature, it's going to turn into nothing. And you're going to keep going. And that's what I feel. What I've been doing lately, I've been just tapped, not lately, but I've been doing for a while. I've been just tapped in with my head down working. And so, think back of my first time seeing rappers like Ross. My first time seeing Ross, I was in Cali in 7th grade, no lie. And I went to see, what movie was that? All About the Benjamins. We was out there just, and I remember we went to the movie and seen All About the Benjamins. At the end of the credits, the Trina song came on. And that was Rick Ross at the end of that video. So to see years later, Ross kept going. All that shit. And the motherfucker got the biggest pool in Atlanta. That's what he wanted. I don't want a big pool like that, but that's what he wanted. He obtained that. He believed that he didn't stop. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I bet so many people was like, boy, you need to quit doing the way or whatever. You know, and I've seen that. I've seen that, but the motivation in the ones who doing it, who believe in me, keep me going. So I believe in myself too. So we rocking. We're going hard. That's all. And one big sum it up in a nutshell, right? I'll give you step by step of what it's gonna be. So whoever tapping in, y'all gonna know what it is. Right now, I'm finna throw singles at your ass. I'm finna load this gun up, keep loading this motherfucker up. I'm just dump at your ass single. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just drop little singles. Everything I'm gonna put my hard work into. If it's not a visual, it's gonna be some content where it's not just a picture. Whether it be picture songs and stuff like that, yes, but if I wanna grab your attention, I'm gonna grab your motherfucking attention. And I'm gonna do it the whole way. I'm gonna make a whole entertainment. You know, we're gonna build this shit up, self-made. It's just the beginning, you know, so I want people to be ready to see the steps. It's gonna be nothing but singles. After the singles, if I get to see the traction that I'm looking for, not that I'm looking for nobody, but I've learned enough, I believe. Do I believe my singles are good? Yes. Do I believe my singles will get me somewhere? Yes. Do I have a shitload of singles? You fucking right I do. But we'll drop an album when it makes sense. Right now, we finna just keep on dropping this traction and keep it going, keeping the wheels rolling. But plans are, yes, I plan on the album. I plan on everything. You know, there's no limits. My cup is not full. I'm open to everything. I want to work with so many people, but I ain't rushing to do no album yet. But everything is mine. You know, don't get it twisted. Everything I put out, shit, even the stuff that ain't mine that I put out is gonna be mine, because I'm putting visual content with it that's gonna make sense to it, what I'm talking about. So that's big facts. So the music I put out, the singles I put out, they Dravos. You know what I'm saying? Everything, yeah, it's me, so don't get it twisted. But the album, when it makes sense, why would I jump out the gate and give people 13 songs and they don't know who the fuck I am? For what them to have to go back and find the gym? Nah, I want to rock with you right now. I want you to come through this journey with me if I'm going to do something. That's what social media for. I ain't finna fake it right now. I ain't got nothing to tell you right now. Why would I be on the camera every day? Would you want to see me here Monday through Friday telling you what I'm doing and you ain't seen yet? Nah, it's going to make sense though. I'll give you a verse if I can. Ain't never gave a 2 fucks or a hot damn. Impress a nigga for what, fam? Me is who you get, fam. Learn quick being yourself, confused and simple-minded type. You doing you on the daily, they telling you rap ain't life. Shit, I hear you. That's what come with it, distance and medicated nights. The effect picked up a pen and illustrated life. Feel like example, you fucking light up another one. Vision vivid and clear, this gas, I'm on another one. Too much riding to let it slide. I'm cold, Jack, a scarred heart, an understatement. Keep the smiling to hide pain inside. I love myself, wouldn't change it, so I guess it's a balance. Heaven and hell type shit. Loving the marriage, made a beast in every step of the way. Had every word and every action with a grain of salt and bitter tears to drown them out. The fucks to prove to any nigga on God's green. Gotta prove to my own damn seed king. That's big facts. What do I think about like internet interviews or whatever? It's a gift and a curse. You need them at this point. You're not really, but they help. You know, you do your own footwork. You don't need them. You don't need nobody. But they work because it's a good form of exposure. And I do agree. A lot of them dudes go on the show and they just talk their own fucking business. But at the same damn time, what the fuck you bringing me on the show for if we talking about everything but music? You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the interview right now and I'm talking about music that's coming and I'm only doing it because the music here with it, you feel me? So if we ain't talking about music, what we talking about? You know, but if you want to hear a story pertaining to music or some shit like that, yeah, I get that, but I really don't believe as far as the gift and the curse is, there's so many artists out here today that I feel social media work for them, and it don't for some. Some of your greatest artists like lost in that bullshit. You know, people saw their real personality or who they were. As artists, I want you to know who I am, but certain shit you don't need to know. You don't need to know my kids. You don't need to. On that half, you gonna know what I want you to know. Nothing more. So interviews, internet interviews, they need it. Social media need it. Utilize it. What it's for, you know. Don't get lost in it.
So you more of a fan like back in the day interviews, like when they had the rollouts for their music, like when they were actually dropping a project.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta see them until then, you know, and it's enough artists for that. There's new people in the world every day that's dropping dope ass music, but I'm not finna go on them and just talk my life. I don't get how these people hate these radio people and these interviewers and shit, but you get mad at them for going there and talking your business. Just shut up. Talk rap. It's some rappers, like it's one rapper, bro. He from Atlanta, Pee Wee, Long Way, I think. Man, homie's just so playing this interview, man. He's just cool in this interview. That's how you supposed to be, bro. Don't trust by far as I see you. Here you still won't believe you. I'm a bullshit on myself. I peep it, still keep it green. You ain't got no shit about me.
Read the eyes between the brow. You peep the grin before the smile. You play the game, you play for keep shit. Came up in this bitch on some solo shit. You better lead the same damn way. Pursue and conquer under the king's law. When heaven the other way. Friend, my buddy, my dog. Most situations went sour. Was teddy bear to these bitches. Show me how boys really cowards. Wasn't even smelling the pussy. Nigga exposed his best hand. I guess the mouthpiece of these hoes is just talk down on they man. Some shit I can't understand. Gas up these hoes by they partner. First to tag with loyalty and swear they dying behind you. Sure, I follow behind you. How we count contemplating millions and fall out on vagina. Some pussy shit if you ask me shit, I keep ghosting with